Howdy folks, Bairdos here with some more Jimmy Bonsai. Today we are going to break our 85 cap through a tedious, and I mean tedious, mini game. And from there we are just going to get back to the grind. So let's get on with this tedium. Nope. Not that one. So we talk to the Moogle. Exceeding limits. Great King Kupelfried's ghost. Look who's back and right on schedule. However, do you always know when to come here, Kupel? We inflict upon you progressively more profound pain each time, and still you come back for more. Are you perhaps a practitioner of a certain Far Eastern religious discipline? Or perhaps you were simply dropped on your head as a child. Yes, that seems the more likely answer. It's true. Ask my sister. But hey, it's your bruised and battered body, not mine, Kupel. Either way, you'll be pleased to know that the previous two experiments are going to feel like child's play compared to what we have in store for you this time. And though you'll indubitably ignore me, it's my duty to warn you. There's no guarantee things will go as smoothly as last time, Kupel. If you ask me, you're lucky that crazy Moogle magic ever worked. I'd think twice about this if I were you. So how about it, Kupel? Of course. How did I know you'd say that? Very well, to power the process this time we'll be needing 10 kindred quests. Quests, we'll just go with it. And you'll need to prime your own physical energies by storing up 5 minute points. No exceptions, Kupel. I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, if you ever need a refresher, you know where I'll be, Kupel. And here are your crests. Well, it looks like you're all ready. And if you're ready, why, I'm more than ready. Yoo-hoo, Kupel. What's this? Has our guest of honour stood us up? For shame, Kupel. Ah well, we still have plenty of firepower at our disposal here. Let's get the ritual rolling. Oh, how I've waited for this day. Ha! Yeah! 10 years, 10 long years I walked through fire and ice, subjugated my body and mind to the harshest of training, all for the day, the glorious day, when I could settle the score with you. Matt, prepare yourself. What, me? Oh, do forgive me, Mr. Degenhard. I neglected to notify you that Jimmy Bonsai here would be your opponent today. Matt, I faced my battles with honour. The battle garb I wear is proof enough of that. I thought you were a worthy opponent, and yet you summoned me all the way to Juno on some cruel jest. In all my long years I have never suffered such dishonour. For this you will get no mercy from me. No mercy! Wait a minute, old friend. What is this talk of settling scores? Why, I never... Ha! Do not play the fool, Matt. 'Twas written plain as day on your letter of challenge. If you think yourself worthy of wearing a black belt, you must defeat me in single combat. Whoever could have penned such a preposterous missive? Oh, that's right. It was me. You break your promise, now I break you, like you break your promise. Hey, yeah! Wait, Degenhard. This is madness. Oh, good gracious me, Jimmy Bonsai. He's preparing to come at Matt with every technique both in and out of the book, Kupel. If Matt doesn't unleash his own ultimate moves, he's as good as done for. We must help him, Jimmy Bonsai. I don't know how long I can hold them. Hurry back soon, Kupel. Well, the good news is, during all of that, our food's worn off. So we can eat another grape. but we'll get to that. Look closely at the two masters, Kupo. See how they each emit an aura? That's a sign that a no-holds-barred showdown between techniques of inconceivable power is on the way. There are 3 types of auras, indicating 3 of the most advanced, awe-inspiring Bushin techniques. But here's the key, Kupo. Though they are equal in power, each technique is ascendant over another. The Raging Beast devours the Silent Wind, but is quelled by the Soaring Dragon, Kupo. The Silent Wind swallows up the Soaring Dragon, but is quelled by the Raging Beast, Kupo. The Soaring Dragon devours the Raging Beast, but is swallowed up by the Silent Wind, Kupo. We are dealing with 2 martial arts masters here, Kupo. An attack from an equal or inferior position will be easily deflected by the opponent. Only by assuming a position of advantage will the attacker be able to break his opponent's defenses. Now, are you ready, Kupo? Hee-yah! Smash. Are you two done yapping? Then prepare to die, coward! Ha! Yeah! Assess the situation. Let's just go with the Sword and Dragon. Not that apparently this makes any difference. Silent Wind. Really? Back to the Sword and Dragon. Skadoosh. Silent Wind. Raging Beast. Huh? Yeah, I'll never fall to a coward like you. Ha! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Soaring Dragon. Oh, he went Soaring Dragon as well. Schmuck. Oh, damn it. So at first it seemed like there was a pattern, and now he's just constantly going Sword and Dragon. So let's see if he goes Sword and Dragon again. Nope. Balls. Let's see if he's just going to stick with Raging Beast. Nope, he went back to Sword and Dragon. So in that case, let's go Silent Wind. And he's went Silent Wind. So if he's going to start cycling back through them again, then we want to go with Sword and Dragon. Yep. Okay, sweet. Fear killer. Yeah. We win. So there was a pattern that time. I've never experienced a pattern before in this. So the pattern that he just did there the now was he was cycling from end to beginning. So from Sword and Dragon up to Raging Beast or whatever it was called. And then once he had cycled through that twice, he just started spamming Sword and Dragon until I beat him out of that, and then he went back to cycling in reverse order again. You haven't changed a bit, friend. All passion, no discipline. Now settle down and listen for once. Your opponent today isn't me, but this adventurer here. Preposterous, this rank amateur. This amateur seeks to take his powers to a new level, and for that, he and our purple-winged friend here have need of your strength. Ridiculous. So the challenge letter and the black belt was all some Moogle farce? Hee Kupo. 'Twould seem that this nomad fellow was shrewder than he lets on, Kupo. Sorry to keep you waiting, Jimmy Bonsai. Now that all our participants are properly warmed up, what say we get things started, Kupo? Now this is the moment, Taru, I've been waiting for. Everyone to your positions, Kupo. Does not sound like a fun party. And there's your thumbnails. Oh dear, has my Moogle magic failed me, Kupo? How? A's? What indomitable, indefatigable spirit, Kupo? Chimpanzee feels a vast wellspring of life energy gush forth from deep within. Incredible. These adventurers can endure even more punishment than we predicted. The Mugglehood will be positively ecstatic to hear of this, Kupo. I prefer trading the old-fashioned way. Simply wimply stupendous. I must report to you my findings at once. Jamie won't say that was close. Too close, Kupo. My Moogle magic may have finally reached its limits. I can make no promises that next time will go as smoothly. But that is a worry for another day. Now go forth. A veritable universe of unbounded possibilities awaits you, Kupo. And there we go. We can now go up to 90. Nice. Let's switch ourselves back to XP. And like I said, we're going to go and get Signet and also get us some Sandorian grapes. I'm just going to buy a stack of them actually. So I don't need to be in Sandy to do that quest. And then after that, we need to decide where we're fighting. That could be interesting. Give me the grapes. And there's that one done. And there's that one done. So it might be Skellies we're going to go and do this time. I really hate Skellies, but if I'm going to be avoiding going to the same place, then Sadly, needs must. No, even then 85. No, that's not gonna work. That ain't gonna work. King crawlers and vespos could work. Although they will link out the wazoo. A Dangrove chest key. Why, spank you. Thank you very much. Right, the first of our anniversary keys. Or anniversary keys, sorry. An electron ingot. Yep, kinda crappy. Meratati's memoirs. And love chocolate. Fantastic. Yeah, definitely a good thing that I'm not actually wasting time getting these. If I was bothering to farm stuff or fish for these, I'd be getting rather irritated. What I think I'm going to do is the future ones we gather, I'm just going to stockpile them, and what we will do is use them the next time there is an increased armor drop right from the chest. Because then we might have better luck at something good. If that Wolfboy necklace doesn't sell this time, I'm just going to keep it. Anything else I can do? Yeah, I can. Right then. Where the hell to? For some light leveling. Kosgin's a terrible place because they start at 85, so there's a high chance we'll not be getting good XP even from the get-go. Right, as much as we were just there last video, since it was just merits, I am going to say we go to Korroloka again. Because, like I said, it was just merits that we were there for. So I think it's okay. By God, I'm saying it's okay. Because once we hit 90, we are away to Adeline. So we've got that fun to look forward to. Right, so I can't remember exactly where that is actually. It's in Western anyway, so that's a no. Zarun. So looking forward to getting 99 and being able to change weapon. As much as I love the Hades Insanity, I hate being with a weapon for this long, and there really isn't anything good that will replace it, sadly. Dun 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 dun. Blah, blah, blah. I actually realised there was quite as many 99 and the hand weapons. I mean, I don't think I got any other. No. No. I have no other hand-to-hand stuff waiting. So it must be someone else that got the Buratinios from the Gobby box, sadly. So yeah, the only other two hand-to-hands that are worthwhile looking at prior to 99. Yeah, it's just one lassoed in February and the other lassoed in May. I don't know why I have it in for Thun or Toon every time I come through here, but you know, he's up. I might as well just wreck him every time I come through. Poor Toon. Still no drop. Fine. Again, however, we have got to this point in the video and I am beginning to yawn. It is 25 past midnight. I've had one of those days. So, Jeebus. Coming back here was maybe a bad idea due to my tiredness levels. Come on, hurry up. So we don't need to use the edgehard ring. Uh-oh. I think we might be out of mythical bobs. Curse says well, since Seed 2 did so well last time, might as well. See, that's why this page is so good, it's because it's between 87 and 91. None of the rest of them are quite that high. Or too high. Was there any need to waste your ground strike there? Any need whatsoever? Second digit 6, 7 or 8. So it's 16. That were a hard one. No, not wasting my time for an Evernail. There we go. Our first light strike. Light skill chain, sorry. Oh, where the hell I got light strike from? Messing with armor piercer. What the hell is that? And I'm ready to continue this video tomorrow night. I am just rapidly dropping. I can only apologise for any lack of activity I've been showing and lack of talking. I'll correct it tomorrow. But yeah, just tiredness has massively caught with. So, I'll be back tomorrow, but you'll see me back in 2 seconds. So, adios for all of those 2 seconds. And we are back. Same party set up as last night. And we're just going to get straight into it. Wee bit of music on in my other ear to somewhat keep me awake. At the moment it would be a wee bit of Degenhard. Not my usual kettle of fish, but just something about it just gets right in my head. I think it's because they're quite off their rockers, and that resonates with me. And since last night, I've finally got around to watching Suicide Squad. Yes, it's been that long since it came out, and I still hadn't seen it. So me and the wife watched the extended cut tonight, and yeah, it kind of was exactly what I expected it to be. And we have finished our first band. Jeez. That flew by and we didn't even get a level. Yeah. It was alright. Wasn't as bad as everyone made out. Could have been a lot better. But as anticipated, Jared Leto's Joker was atrocious. Not my cup of tea whatsoever. Had that even worn off? Had I just... No, I had. Good. Oh, thought my eyes had been playing tricks on me there. Wait a minute, did we get a level last night? No. Ooh, another key. So we're 20k off of our level. So a minute, we got less than 30k from a charge on our band. That's kind of poor. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I did get good stuff attacking. Good. Multiple enemies, Aquans. Nothing else. Give me chocolate. Oh yes. A wee bit of baby metal. That's more my cup of tea. J-pop mixed with J-rock. All up in that. Come on then. Let's just be having you. So good. And at this point, for those that somehow don't know what baby metal is, I shall link or put a card up for Gimme Chocolate. You can thank me in the comments. Or question exactly what the hell goes on in my head, but I think it's good music. And more importantly, my 17-month-old daughter thinks it's good music. It's her jam. Oh yes it is. Right, all blue chests so far. Not impressed. Boom. 86. Yeah. A waste of armor piercer there, Gustav. Bam. Oh yes. And next up we have one I'm sure that's played before when I've just been listening to music. Miley Cyrus dressed as a unicorn. Ariana Grande dressed as a koala or a mouse or something. Singing Don't Dream It's Over. Rather fantastic acoustic version. Again, my musical taste is fantastic. I will hear nothing against it. First digits 3 or 5. Let's go with 34 then. Hey. Of course, I totally won the high potion 3. Cheers. Have some wind maneuvers and have an awful Howling Fist. We're serious. Get it sorted out. So I actually reordered this playlist earlier on in order of most popular. So, which I think might be the first time I reordered it in over a year. I used to be able to just randomise them the way that the playlist was. Because the way I'm listening to it, through YouTube on my Xbox. Because I really can't be bothered trying to work out logistics of getting a separate audio feed from my PC into my headset. That's just a headache that I do not want to try and figure out. Oh, and could PP need some MP? Oh well. So yeah, you used to be able to get the playlist to sort itself randomly, which was fantastic for this sort of a thing. I don't really feel like listening to Psycho by Muse or any Degenhard. I will listen to some Banjo Thunderstruck though. Typical Henry loves when I forget that I say that good people's need MP. Yay, cover voucher. Right, get your MP back. Greater than 76. Second digit's even. Another man nugget. Cool. That's like 300 gil or something. And now we play the waiting game. So once we hit 87, we can equip our Empyrean hands. We need to go and buy them, like, but we can get them. I think they're a step up. Is there another crab here? Yes, there is. Good. Because we had finished our finished our leeches that we required, so hopefully we'll have one crab off. Next up, Harlem Shake. Jesus. I've not seen Zed popping off at all yet. It doesn't mind. No, we need another crab. Okay, let's go find us that crab. Here, crabby. So I uploaded my login campaign guide for July on Sunday. So I hope some of you have found that useful. It seems to have had a good enough response from those that have seen it. A chunk of likes. And like I said last month, I do plan to make it a monthly thing, only earlier in the month, from next month onwards. Ooh, increased weapon skill damage. I'll take that. I cannot remember what G9 is actually. Might as well look into that. Dormant powers dislodged. Alright, yeah, just 10 minutes, Kindred Crest, and a random item. Okay. So I'll just empty this room first. Right, Gustav. Get all the light maneuvers on. Again, not the same wreckage from Zed as last time. All the light. Skadoosh. Come on, people. Gustav with the kill shot. And a hefty one at that. So we are 14k off of 87. Yeah, far better. Far better experience when I'm a bit more awake. Danger zone. A wee bit of Vanek. Now, I do enjoy his remixes. And there's that band off as well. So that took about, oh, I mean less than 20 minutes probably. But we should be able to check. No, almost bang on 20 minutes. Okay. Ooh. If the Ghost Adventures crew were in my room right now, they'd be talking about light anomalies. I swear the one just flickered above my head. Spooky ghost. Am I out of that caliber ring again? Jesus. We're running out of these things fast. So yeah, if you guys have any music recommendations, fire them in the comments below. I'll happily listen to them. Always willing to expand my musical horizons. Currently all my Spotify seems to recommend me is gent, guitar solo folk, classical, or I would say death metal, but it's even more deathy than death metal. Wait a minute, what the hell did my caliber give me? Or was that just a really low level enemy? What else is it recommending me? Yeah, just generally stuff with awful vocals. I'm not necessarily, I don't care too much about vocals. A lot of the music I listen to has no vocals, but they don't bother me for the most part. But if they're like just mumbling or incessant roaring for no reason that's not going along with the music, then yeah, I'm not interested. It doesn't even have to be bloody English. My favourite bands is Rammstein. So yeah, anything, just fire it down below. I will let you know what I think. Oh, we're about to get some more J-pop, I think. From a while back, this one is apparently. The band no longer exists. They didn't exist when I found them. It is Stereo Pony. Hitohira no Hanebira. Ah, I've just cut it. Damn it, wrong one. First digit 7, 8 or 9. So 7 or 9. Wait a minute. Need to get my music back on. I'm just going to go with 99, so that. Yeah. Do. Oh, this fight will put us to the magical 87 number. What are we doing for our quest? 3 more until we finish that, 5 more until we finish that. Ooh, nice. 87. That's one way to start a fight there, Gustav. Are you gonna do Barrage Turbine now? Yep, you are for 747. You just really didn't like this guy, do you? He has it in for this poor wee crab. It's only an 88. Does not deserve this ire. Gustav, attack one, please. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. How are we doing for those hand-to-hand weapons? Oh, the Summer Alter Ego Extravaganza starts on the August 1st. Interesting. So who can we get from that we don't already have? Oh, that's not helpful. Gustav, you might want to ensure that you don't get killed by that punk. Let's overdrive you. Since, yeah, that's us about done. Right, Metal my guitars, still none up. Disc. 60. Still none up, okay. And go again there, Gustav. No, don't go again. I did. You waster. Why would you waste that? So I think we've got a fair amount of progress done in the half hour we've been leveling so far. Second digit's on. Second digit's 7 or 9. First digit's odd. Okay. Finally, something we can sell. 3 of the buggers, really? Why you do these to me? Gustav can fight one by himself. Glenral can take the other one. Oh crap. No. No. Repair. Cannot have Gustav die. So is that one attacking him too? So let's get him off it. Hopefully I was dead then. Yes. Not my smartest move. Oh well. Yep, Gustav's gone. How have we got one of them at bloody 70%? Makes no sense. Oh, right. Well, death incoming. Kill me, good baby. Kill me. No. Oh well. Hungarian dance number 5. Yes. We danced the mamushka. Right. Fire crystal sold. Good. More crystals don't sell well enough to bother. Pardon me. Ooh. Well then, Ogre Grove. There's a guy called Jimmy B. That's certainly not me. So like I said yesterday, we are going to keep any future anniversary keys we get. A winged plaque. Cool. Until the next event that has the thingy-ma-boba on. Increased chance of getting armor drops. So what we'll do is we'll go sell the stuff. And then, where do we need to go for our pulpit master? It was almost spot on there. It's 323 we got for our whatchamacallit? Adman nugget. Be gone. Be gone. I know I could have used that, but eh. And land grab meat. NPCs for more than I can get at the auction house. Right, where are we going for CPAP? Cirque Guante. We're going to Groberg. Bloody would be Groberg, wouldn't it? So we got Bastock, we need to go to port, and we need to go to the exit. Yeah, they are much better than what we currently have because they make our ton that bit better. Plus 10 strength, dex and agility. And they give us plus 4 and those 3 things, as well as plus 4 store TP and 3% haste, so we increase our haste by 1. Which is nice. I put that brick in your face. Jesus. Bob's up and down, what the crap. Right, and I don't think I can put a card to brick in your face by stitches. I think that might flag my video for all sorts of inappropriateness. The song itself is rather humorous. If you know you're not taking it seriously, and the video is beyond humorous. The reason I know about the song is one of the guys at work is a fan of, oh, what's his name? Ed Sheeran, that's the bloke. Him, aye. And it was a couple of years ago, I think it was one of his top 5 songs of 2015. I'm assuming for the fact that it's actually somewhat catchy, but also because it's actually hilarious. But yeah, the video is special, so I recommend searching that, because like I said, I really do not think linking it would be a smart move on my part. But it's rap. It's the special kind of modern rap. Hey, you there, hold your chuckle wacobos. I don't know who you are, but if you've got even a thimble wimble of sense between your ears, you'd keep a healthy distance from... Oh my, that stone in your hand. Could it be a traverser stone? I'm actually finding this really hard to do with that playing in the background. You've got rapier eyes, friend. Hehehe, they do say that it takes one to know one. No, waiter, I mean, I'm no stranger to the stones, you know. Anyhow, with that revelation, everything falls nicely into place. You're Jimmy Bonsai, and no mistake you wake about it. A stranger bears down on Jimmy Bonsai with a penetrating gaze. By the looks of you, you've made the journey Werney before. Before I go on, let me introduce myself. My name is Korroloka, and it's an absolute pleasure to meet you. That's a female there. Doubtless you've already figured it out, but I'm a native of Abbassy. It's a stroke of lucky luck that we were able to meet here and now. I was just about to cross back over when you showed up, you see. Just quite rarely, but one of the few pluses of returning Werney to Abbassy is a sweet release from the discomfort of devivification. You do know about devivification, right, Haru? How Abbassians suffer from a halving of strength event, coupled with an unbearably chafing sensation when journeying to the Star Mansion. Unfortunately, there's no known way to suppress the effect, but a teensy-weensy bit of pain is the least we must endure for the sake of our world. Ah, but I do wamble. Seeing as how you've come here in full knowledge of the situation, I'll share with you some importanter information. Beside the cavernous moor before you, another can be found here in North Gusterberg. The latter water, however, is as solid as a stiff and holds no interest for us. Feel free to ignore it. So, this leaves us with the moor here, which, curiously, doesn't lead to North Gusterberg of Abbasy. Step through, and instead you'll find yourself in nearby Korroloka, an area that's become inaccessible in your world. Have you ever heard a word of Korroloka? It's a place steeped in mystique, said to be the home of some ancient Taru worm deity. Now, nobody worthy knows for sure why this moor isn't connected to the corresponding location in Abbasy. The brainier types would have us believe dimensional misalignment Taru is the cause, but it makes no difference in practice. Just to keep in mind, this moor leads to Korroloka, and you'll be right as Rainy. That is, as long as you don't run afoul of the many terrible wearable beasts that prowl the valleys and woodlands over yonder. So terrible wearable are they, in fact, you'd be forgiven for not wanting to pay them a visit. No one's forcing you to go, after all. Judging by your flinty-winty expression, it seems you've already made up your mind. If you must go, then I wish you the best of luck. Before you dive into that floating gullet wallet, though, there's just one more thing you should know. I'm assuming you have experience with Urignites, those massive but gentle bivalves common woman to the warm waters of the south. Well, a specimen has somehow managed to scuttle its way over to Korroloka. Taken by curiosity, my companions and I approached it, thinking it harmless, but we were quickly made to learn the error of this assumption, to our grievous sorrow. It came after us, Jimmy Bonsai, murder burning in its bloodshot eyes. I managed to escape with my life, but my comrades didn't fare so well. The creature is downright frightful, even among the hordes of fell beasts that now inhabit Korroloka. Should you have ill fortune of crossing paths with the fiendly wind, don't even think about playing hero. To you, all of this might seem like just another day's adventuring, but you're the lighter of hope for the people of Abbasy. Promise me you won't go throwing your life away like a stacky whack of pebbles, okay? Jeepers, won't you look at the time? I'd better get a move on, else I'll get forcibly expelled. A pleasure talking to you, Jimmy Bonsai. Be safe in your travels. Right, and now we can actually go in. Thank you. Right, and you are there. Right, so here, give me visitants, yes. Right, and I will be back in a couple of minutes, people. Right, and back. So, Crow Prospector. You want to give me Circuity. Secure. Can't remember if there's anything else I want to get from them. I can buy a shadow thrower. Huh. Didn't know that. Right, so the last thing we shall do in this video is actually upgrade it. Right, first off, do we have the thingamabobber still? Or did I put them back into storage? Yeah, I put them back in my log safe. Right, in fact that is how we will start the next episode then. Right, so the last thing to do is to get that seal out and to put that winged plaque in. And then ooh, that looks really cool. Let's put you there. Yeah, that looks really cool. I like that. So, that's another episode in the books. More progress made. We are now at 87, halfway through it almost. So yeah, happy with that. Another 2-nighter in one. So if you enjoyed it, that thumbs up button lets me know you did. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Jimmy Bonsai videos go up every Wednesday and Saturday. For now though, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Adios.